Hey there guys, what is going on? Today we just wanted something nice and chill and we are going back to our roots here. We are taking a look at a dual wield pistol class setup. Akimbo Magnums is actually so fun still in this game. It does remind me an awful lot of the snake shot revolvers from Modern Warfare. It's very similar to that apart from not being actually a shotgun, but it does play actually very similarly. Just before we do get into this magnificent class setup here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. This particular class setup is one of my all-time favorites. And I know about 90% of you guys watching these videos right now are not subscribed, so if you could take the time to hit that button for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So let's talk Dual Wield Magnum here. This thing is so fun to use still. So just ignore the sniper that we have here at the top. This isn't really relevant. We're just still leveling this thing up to make a video on it eventually. But our main draw card here is, of course, the secondary pistols. But as usual, we are going to start off with a little bit lower on this class setup here with the stim shot. In this slot, we do get that stim shot because getting that extra health per life is really important. You can also take a smoke grenade if you are just running this as your only weapon. That can actually block off those longer lines of sight, meaning we can move around the map a little bit more easily. Moving to the lethal, we can take the Semtex, but you can really take whatever you do prefer in this slot. A frag, a C4, a Molotov, whatever you want is always going to be a good option here. There are no bad options here. Then in the field upgrade slot, we are going for the field microphone to place these around pretty much anywhere on the map to make a very good zone we can fight in. Giving us that mini advanced UAV-like effect on the minimap is super strong. Moving on here to the Wildcard, because we aren't running a primary weapon here. I mean, we are, but we're not really. Basically, we are taking perk greed to give us 6 perks. But if you are taking this as a gunfighter like Wildcard class setup with a primary with 8 attachments, that's up to you. That is absolutely fine. To our perks, of which, as I said, there are 6 of them, we do have Flak Jacket and Forward Intel. Flak Jacket for that explosive resistance, meaning we can take a couple more grenades without dying. And Forward Intel for that enemy respawn location is super important in my opinion. Definitely one of the underrated perks in this game. Perk 2, we are taking Scavenger for that extra ammunition on people we do kill, which is really important for a class setup like this, as we are only using our secondary pistols. And then Tracker to see those enemy footprints, as this is a suppressed class. Being able to sneak around behind people with this is really strong again. Then in the perk 3, we are taking Ghost and Ninja here. You already know what these do, but there is a big shout out here for Gung Ho, because this does make it very easy for us to use our pistols while we are sprinting and moving around. So this is another option to consider here. So attachments on the Dual Wield Magnums are as follows. The Akimbo bad boys in the game right now. Very fun to still use these things. Starting off with that stock, the dual wield option is of course the one you want to go with. You do have to reach level weapon 35 with this thing to be able to unlock these, which is the max. So it does take a little while to get this going, but it definitely is worth it here. Then the muzzle, we are actually taking that sound suppressor here, just keep us off the radar when we are firing this thing. This does actually reduce our effective damage range by 15%, but if we do look at the numbers, we still have 30 meters of damage range with this. But I mean, that's not super relevant as we are mostly fighting up close with these. Then the barrel slot, we are taking the Task Force barrel here for the most amount of damage, the most amount of range, and a very nice amount of bullet velocity here. Again, if we do take a look at those numbers, that gives us 88 damage per bullet, which is super strong. That's getting us a one-shot kill. If we fire one bullet from each pistol, you are going to kill people, which is really nice. Then the body slot, we are taking that 5 milliwatt laser for that 35% increase to that hip fire accuracy. This is a really important option for most of these dual wield Akimbo pistol class setups that you see, because it just doesn't really do anything negative, which is really nice. And then last, we have the magazine here, which is the Salvo 12 round fast mag. But 12 rounds in a revolver is kind of goofy. Just ignore that. Don't think about it too much. We just slam 12 rounds in this absolute demon of a pistol and have an excellent time here. So as I said, we are just going to jump into some gameplay here and have a fun time with this thing. A nice chill gameplay session. It's been a little while since we played Call of Duty. I didn't get to play it much over the weekend, and we are back, of course, with a new video. And of course, this should be very fun here. So you guys remember how I'll occasionally come on here and bitch about how I just managed to record a whole gameplay video without the sound on? That happened again. So that's fun. I don't know why OBS just decides to sometimes just get rid of my audio device. It probably is some kind of conflict between OBS and Discord. I think sometimes when I turn my Discord on, it's like, hey, you have a new audio device connected. And I'm like, I didn't touch anything. That's weird. So whenever that comes up, I probably should just check my OBS settings anyway, because that's how I record a lot of my stuff. And when that happens, I just basically waste my own time. Which I love doing. Don't get me wrong, I love wasting my own time. But when it does happen semi-occasionally, it is super frustrating. Like, especially when it's a good gameplay. Like, you guys aren't going to ever get to see that gameplay because there's no... Oh my god, that was yuck. Yeah, you guys aren't going to ever get to see that gameplay because no game sound. And no game sound, I mean, we can get away with the no game sound sometimes. Sometimes we can just put some nice background music behind it and it's not too big of a deal. And other times, it just kind of wrecks it. Oof, that's tough with these. Sometimes you will just get shots with these pistols that just don't work. Like, sometimes you'll just shoot through people and you're like, huh? I don't understand how I didn't get a kill there. And other times you'll shoot people from across the map. I'll try and get it going here. You shoot people from across the map with both of these pistols and you're like, this is the most broken thing they've ever added to any game. And then other times you'll miss shots like that and you're like, well, this thing sucks. So I think the truth, as usual, is always somewhere in between. Oh, two guys at the same time. Yes. 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 Easy mode, bro. Easy mode. Just get these pistols out and start clicking away. You'll probably get some kills, man. That's how it goes most of the time. I think they're actually spawning... Yeah, they're actually spawning this way now, I think. It's really hard to tell where they're spawning. I'll take it. Ah! Yeah, got him. You can end up firing a lot of shots at these and actually making no progress on a kill, which is really, really funny. I think that is a very, very fun option in this game. I'm not 100% sure which of the pistol options is like the best. You know what I mean? Like, they do different things, but at the end of the day, you're still getting kills with them. I think the AM63 is probably easy to use and a lot more reliable than this, but it does kill slightly slower than something like a Diamatti, which is probably the ultimate killing machine. But again, you have to click more buttons with the Diamatti, so you have to press your mouse button or you have to shoot more times, which is like not that much of an inconvenience, but again, it's a little bit more difficult than just like spraying people with an automatic pistol. So I think that they're all... Ooh, that's tough. I like that they're all a little bit different. Like, they all sort of end up doing the same job. Obviously, they end up killing people, which is what we're about here. But for the most part, they all do it slightly differently. Like, there's the burst pistol, there's the automatic pistol, then there's the magnums, and they all sort of function slightly differently, and that's a lot of fun. And that's why I like the dual wield pistol category so much. I just think there's a lot of variety that you can get with it. I think, come on, we can, yes, come on. We can do this, no. Oh god. This is such a bad spot to be in. Your microphone might help us. Actually, we lived. We didn't die. Yes, that is good. Not dying in this game is preferable. Ooh, that's tough. I knew he was there, but he just slid. There wasn't an awful lot I could do about that. For the most part, I think, from what I've heard about leaks and stuff like that, they are going to add this CZ75, which is the Tech 9. Some of you might know it as the Tech 9 from previous games and other games in sort of this sort of genre. First-person shooters usually refer to it as the Rec 9, Tech 9, that kind of thing. I think they are thinking about adding that in... They are thinking about adding that in the Season 5 update from what I could see, and that's super exciting. I'm not sure if that's going to be an SMG or a pistol, because... I mean, it could realistically be both. Another automatic pistol would be kind of weird, though. So I feel like it could just be another SMG, and that'd be cool. Always down for new SMGs in this game. It's like the most popular category, so having them add lots and lots of SMGs is always going to be a good thing. That's what we're after for the most part. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this as a pistol as well. That'd be super, super cool. Rec 9, basically an automatic fast-firing, low-magazine SMG, so very similar to something like an OTS-9, and it'd be a little weird for them to add something like a Tech 9 after they did just add the OTS-9, so yeah. That's tough again. That's tough again. In the gameplay video you guys didn't see, we were actually having a lot more luck with our shots, and we actually managed to hit someone from like 30 meters away, but again, you're never going to see that video, so... You're never going to see it, so don't worry about that too much. But, I mean, sometimes you can just get lucky with your shots, man. That's one of these it's one of the things that happens with these particular pistols. Like, you just get lucky, and people fall over. Like, a bit like that. A bit like that, man. You can get a shot on this. No, he's gone. Wait. Like that. Sometimes you'll just hit the shot, and you're like, man, this thing's broken. And then other times you'll miss shots at close range and you're like, and my hands, what is that guy up to? What is that guy up to? As if he didn't follow us. As if he didn't follow us there. What a gamer. That's... he showed good restraint there. Wait for him to come up. Come on. Yes, yes. See, that's what I'm doing. No, he shot me through the bars. I wasn't expecting him to get me there. Damn. 19 and 10. This is already worse than the game we had before, but again, OBS decided that that is not something that you guys get to see, so is what it is, I guess. Alrighty, so every single person is on the middle of the boat here. There's just... It's actually, she's downstairs. She's just sort of waiting. Just sort of waiting. Ugh, it's tough to hit people out of head glitches with these things, and that is kind of one of its... Ooh, one of its weaknesses is kind of picking people off from head glitches. But, But then you kill someone like that and you're like, nah, never mind. This thing has no weaknesses. Oh, it's just such a goofy option, man. Pretty sure we can get all the way down here without getting killed. I think this is going to be fine. And we'll rotate back through here. It's tough because I can't see the enemy respawn locations. Do I not have? Ooh. Come on. I want that kill. Yes, got him. Alright. There's one in there. This is a terrible spot for us to be in because there's a lot of stuff to block our shots here, and that's bad. Ah! Oof. Oof. Alright, we're everything. Oh, okay, everything's still fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna wait in this little corridor here. No, let's move up. Alright, we're moving up on the outside. This is gonna be a little risky because people can just sort of get us here, which is not ideal, but... Alright, we're going inside. Gonna run inside. I think there's a guy just here. I think there's a... Yep, there's a guy just here. Where did he go? He's just fell off the boat? Okay. Why is it that everybody I want to kill just falls off the boat, man? I don't understand how this game works. Sometimes people just like, no, I'm just gonna chuck myself off the boat. That's fine. Ooh. Nice little double. Take that guy as well. We got the war machine. It's been a long time since we had a war machine. That's fine. We'll take that guy out and we'll move up to the other end of the boat because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple of guys here. We should just be able to pick them off with this thing. Oh, we got the tag. We got the hit marker. Gonna go down this side. No. Anybody here at all? Anybody on the map today? No. Okay. Now we got the harp as well. That's such a strong combo, man. We'll take that guy out. And we'll get that guy as well. Come on. I just want another kill. I want another kill before we get the hard point. He's just got to... Oof. Oof. That's tough for that guy. That is tough. Oh, a little flick on him. Oh, where's the enemy? I think it was a decoy, man. Oh, what a good game. But it ended up being pretty good. 37 and 12 is not my best game, but we did pretty well with this thing and the game sound actually recorded, hopefully. So it is what it is here. So as you saw there, guys, this pistol class setup, the Akimbo Magnums, the Dual Wield Magnums, whatever you want to call them, this is an absolutely fantastic option still in this game. It did get nerfed a little while back, but it's still so strong. Just being able to get those one-shot kills from ridiculously far away is so super hilarious, man. I really do appreciate this setup. Basically, you can throw this on a regular class setup. You got your favorite SMG, your favorite assault rifle. This is a very, very good backup option. If you do run out of bullets with that primary, pull these out and blast people away. But as you saw there, this is still strong enough to get a job done on its own. So again, if you did enjoy this one, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it, and it really does help me out. As I said at the start, I know about 90% of you guys watching this right now are not subscribed, so if you could take the time to hit that little red button for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And of course, I will see you in the next video. Bye!